What's up guys, Dushku here, Shadow Priest. We're going to be going over the second boss fight in Black Temple, and that is Supremus. Supremus has two phases. Each phase lasts 60 seconds. Hard timers, no getting around them, but they're super easy. The first phase is going to be a tank and Spank. He's going to have an ability called Molten Punch. It's going to punch the ground. A blue flame's going to draw a line. Don't stand in the fire. Second ability is Hateful Strike. He's going to target the melee with the most health, Hateful Strike them, and move right back to the tank. So make sure you guys have one melee that's going to be eating those Hateful Strikes, a lot of HP, and then he's going to go right back to the tank. Easy, easy stuff. After 60 seconds, he's going to go into the second phase, and this first ability he's going to use is Fixate. So think Thaladred from Tempest Keep. He's going to just chase one guy, and if he catches them, he kills them. So if you're a melee, you might want to run out 5-6 seconds before phase 2 starts. That way you don't get one shot on that transition, and you can still damage during the rest of the fight. That's where you're going to see a lot of deaths, is the melee not moving out quick enough. You'll see this in the video coming up as well. Second ability he has is called Volcanic Geyser. He puts a little green volcano on the ground, shoots out little blue fireballs, really hard to miss, really hard to die in. That's pretty much the entire fight. After phase 2 for 60 seconds, he's going to go back to phase 1. Simple rinse and repeat. No reason you guys should have any issues with this, and let's go into the fight now. Alright, so getting set up here, normal shit. You don't really need to worry about spreading out or anything. Get the pull timers, make sure you got potions, elixirs, all that good shit ready to go. And phase 1, tank and Spank. Your melee, if you look at the health bars, your second highest melee is going to take those Hateful Strikes, and he's going to go right back up on his health. That's this warrior right here that's taking those, and not a big deal. But look, you got a couple deaths already, and that's because people are standing in that fire. So this was our first attempt. We did kill him on this. Right here, you're going to have your transition. You'll see the text that comes up on the screen from your DBM. The ground begins to crack and open. He's now fixated on somebody. So he's now, you can see melee starting to run away. He's killed his Fixate target, and now he's going for his second Fixate target. And once again, you just kind of stay out of the blue flames, and there's no aggro table. Just pump, 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 pump. There's nothing stopping you here. You can see that blue flame doesn't do a whole lot of damage on the onset, but it definitely starts to ramp up if you stand it for too long. You got Volcanic Geysers right here, right there. One popped right behind me, and you can see these little blue meteors shooting out of them, or whatever you want to call them. Just don't stand in it. It's super simple stuff. You get the next transition. We're back into phase 1 again. He's already at 50% health, guys. So I mean, like I said, yeah, I think he has like 5 million health total, 4.5 million, something like that. It's not a super hard fight. Just make sure you transition out on your phases. He's going to go back into phase 2 here. You're going to see the crowd begins to crack open. And now he's fixated again. Pump, 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 no threat table. Make sure he doesn't have Fixate on you. And then just go to town, man. Burn, burn, burn. Don't stand in the fire. Don't stand next to a volcano. This is a super simple fight. Like I said, you guys shouldn't have a lot of issues with this. We had a few people die, and they're just not, they're not either getting away in time from the Fixates, or they're standing in fire. Those are the only two things you can die from, and this isn't a hard fight at all. So we'll just play out the rest of it here. We lost a few DPS, obviously, so he's starting to die a little bit slower, but we're not having any issues. We're just going to burn him down. He went back into phase 1. We don't care. Tank and Spank, Hateful Strikes going out. Now, your Hateful Strike tank needs to make sure that they are getting out, especially early, so that they don't die, and then he starts just one-shotting every single melee person. And it looks like that's what happened. Our Hateful Strike tank died, and then he just kind of went through the melees and killed the rest of them. Get out early. Don't stand in fire. Don't stand next to a volcano. Done. Easy.